Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Well, coming up in sports, we got the awesome Cubs weekend and the White Sox. Why did the manager get thrown out in the first inning? It's pretty tough to do that early. Also a big trade involving the White Sox. And the Pope was kind of at the rate over the weekend. A sold-out show with the Mass. But first, we have to get to this. It's the audio of the day, without question. This is a news chopper pilot caught on a hot mic during the protests over the weekend. This is in Los Angeles, not here, but caught on the covering it, and just all of a sudden goes into this big spiel about his disastrous personal life. I'm not sure there could be anything more relatable than this guy just pouring it out on the air, live, not realizing he's putting this out there. This was a live stream on YouTube of their full coverage of the protests over the weekend in Los Angeles. And you don't hear it, but he appears to be talking to somebody on his radio back at the station or back at headquarters, and he's just laying it all out there. And maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you feel for the guy, but you can also laugh. It's okay to laugh at this. And here's the audio.
The answer is yes. You know what? I don't care. I don't care about my. I am married. I am legally married. I am legally married. That's about the only way you can really say it. I am legally married, but I am not looking at now at all. I just had a bunch of debacles with my personal life. Yes, it's true. I know it's hard to believe. Somebody that doesn't even know what he's talking about in a relationship, and But, I got nothing right now. Got nothing, not really looking. Trying to find myself and be happy. I'm being serious about that. I want to be beholden to no one at this moment. Do I get lonely? Of course. But I got cats. So I think all that information's on the internet. Look at all those red cars down there.
So he goes back to the report about the protests on what's going on after just laying it all out there. And somebody must have asked him.
He didn't think he was on?
Correct. He didn't know he was live on the air. And when the end,
But who was he talking to?
somebody must have asked him, so what's going on with the whole divorce situation or whatever, right? Or someone said, how's things going,
Talk about a no closer.
Are you getting out there?
Crap.
I mean, we talk off the air on things in certain ways through each other, through pushing buttons to talk to each other. But this guy's in the helicopter doing a report on the protests.
That's how I answered when people saw me at picnic this week, and they're like, "How are you?" That was my response. Was that 90-second monologue? Look at all those red cars down there.
Oh boy! I mean, so now that, again, you've heard the whole thing. Now to go back and hear it again, the context of it, just like
run it back, baby.
So first, his openers when someone said, I just imagine someone had said like,
So he's sitting in a helicopter.
yeah,
And his job is to report on all the protests.
yes,
And
the
somebody's
traffic.
like, hey, how's your divorce going? They're off air.
Or like, are you out there dating now? I know you're having trouble with your wife there.
The answer is yes. You know what? I don't care. I don't care about.
So first he goes, yeah, I'm out there dating. He goes, hey, you know what?
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I am married. I am legally married.
He says legally married.
I am legally married. That's about the only way you can really say it. I am legally married, but I am not looking at now at all. I just had a bunch of debacles with my personal life.
That must have been bad dates on apps and stuff, right? Is that what he's talking about?
Well, he's legally married. I think he's fighting with his legal wife.
Yeah, but
among other things.
Yes,
it sounds like there's
true.
more than one problem. I'm going to be honest.
And someone on the other end said like, oh yeah, you've had some debacles?
My personal life. Yes, it's true. I know it's hard to believe. Somebody that doesn't even know what he's talking about in a relationship, and But, I got nothing right now. Got nothing, not really looking.
Oh, boy.
This is me at picnic. This is all I'm doing at picnic.
Someone said, hi, Case. What's going on? I like you. Everything good? This is you.
You know, trying to find myself and be happy. I'm being serious about that. I want to be beholden to no one at this moment.
Who pulls that out of there?
Beholden to no.
All of a sudden he starts speaking medieval times all of a sudden.
What's what I mean? This is like an SNL skit of like when you get uncomfortable, and I was just saying more and more, and it's like it's such unnecessary information. And if you say that many times, I really don't want anyone. I would like to be beholden. No, but it's like obviously you would really like a relationship that's happy. Like it's exuding out of you.
When he says that, I like picture him wearing a sword. I want to be beholden to nobody. Beholden to nobody.
I'm being serious
like
about
it.
that. I want to be beholden to no one at this moment. You know, do I get lonely? Of course.
Of course.
But I got cats.
I got cats.
Oh, not a good story. Don't put that on your dating profile, my guy.
So.
Oh, boy.
I think all that information's on the internet. Look at all those red cars down there.
It goes right back to the report.
Why does he sound a little bit like Trump? Like a little bit.
A little bit.
He sounds a little bit like Norm Macdonald, too.
Somebody said he sounds like Drunk Uncle, the character on Saturday Night
Oh,
Live.
yeah,
Yes,
the Bobby
so
Moynihan
good.
character.
Oh, that's such a good character. I love that character. Oh, man.
Do I get
When
lonely?
I was a
Of
kid,
course.
you know, everyone was pregnant. Okay? It went high school, baby, married, Vietnam job you hate. Okay? But nowadays, it's just, oh, I'm sorry, can you yassify my chickpea pasta? Excuse me, are these flare jeans AI? Oh, great, we're in a brave new world. Not my Captain America. Drunk Uncle.
Oh, I love that Drunk Uncle skit.
That really got you on the SNL 50.
That was so good.
That was really your favorite.
It also brought a reminder to us off the air of when Tom Brenneman for the Cincinnati Reds had to give an apology for dropping a slur, and he did that while Nick Castellanos, former Cub, hit a home run.
So, Kenzie, do you know this audio of the Reds announcer that had to apologize during the game?
No.
Okay. So this was in 2020. So it was just a weird time in the world. And he was on a hot mic and he dropped a homophobic slur right before the game started.
Remember this.
And then it was just this weird thing where he was announcing the game as his impending demise was upon us. Like he knew he was going to get fired.
Wasn't it, and correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it somewhat like accidental? Like it was like a word slip? Or was
No.
it not?
No,
I don't think so.
I think that's what he claimed. But no, we're not going to play the slur, but it's pretty,
Boo.
it's pretty clear.
Just beep it out.
No.
But anyways, this was him apologizing, and much like the chopper pilot noticing the red cars, it's a very similar energy here.
I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a
Oh
home
my
run.
God.
And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. I don't know if it's going to be for the Reds. I don't know if it's going to be for my bosses at Fox. I'm going to apologize for the people who signed my paycheck.
This guy was a great broadcaster, too. He was a big-name baseball announcer. This is not a
He's
small...
like, pause the game for the love of God. This is...
He won me back with that. I go, maybe he should keep his job.
It sounds like he said something really bad.
It was a
based
bad...
off that apology.
It's
It
a
was
bad
really
slur,
bad.
and it got out there right before this apology, so it happened during this game. It wasn't
So
like
I
the game
have
before.
to ask then. Okay, so what I was imagining was different. Did he say something and didn't know it went over air? Like he said something bad and it went okay.
Correct. It was not an accident like word slip.
There was one a few years ago that you guys may remember where like they were talking and it was the actual like they were trying to say a word, but then it sounded like another word very
Yes.
obviously. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, those are okay. You get a pass on those.
This guy,
He got fired.
he let it fly.
He hasn't.
What kind of slur was it?
Oh, we don't need to get into that. Come on now.
More like gender, race.
It was a homophobic slur.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I know we have to get to sports, but we're getting requests
This
on the
is
text
sports.
line. But we're getting requests on the text line. Can you do part of the chopper pilot as Bane before we move on?
Come on.
Because it sounds like a Bane monologue when you really listen to it.
Oh, God.
Am I unhappy? Am I lonely? Of course. Of course. But I have cats. Cats, yeah. Cats. And there's some red traffic on the map there that everybody could probably see. Caused by my revolution.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
You know, let's get right into it.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, the Cubs, Ian Happ hit the game-ending single in the 10th inning yesterday on Father's Day to give the Cubs the third of four victories over the Pirates. And Ian Happ's hit sounded like this. It was amazing, a beautiful day at Wrigley Field. Here's how it sounded.
It's to Happ. Line drive, base hit, right field. Brujan in, Cubs win. Ian Happ, your hero.
Pretty awesome. The NL Central leaders won 3 of the 4 against the Pirates. Every game was a one-run contest, so it wasn't an offensive juggernaut, but they won the games. Dansby Swanson and Michael Busch each had 2 hits for Chicago. Swanson and Seiya Suzuki each drove in a run. So they have a day off today before the Brewers, the evil Brewers game. Now, the White Sox lost a close one to the Rangers yesterday. They got swept. Also interesting that the Rangers pitcher Kumar Rocker cramped up during the game. Could have been a nice little advantage for the White Sox. He drank 2 bottles of pickle juice.
Oh.
Pickle juice, well known as a hydrator, better than even Gatorade, and he drank that, and he kept to be able to finish the game and then beat the White Sox.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Will Venable got thrown out in the first inning. You know, I understand getting mad, and there were some bad calls going on there, but boy, maybe he just wanted out of there. Maybe he had a Father's Day dinner plan somewhere. I don't know. But first inning, he really came out of the dugout really mad, and then got thrown out. But they lost the game 2-1. They lost the series. They got swept. And a big trade on Friday as Andrew Vaughn's gone. Case, your take as a White Sox fan in the room on Andrew Vaughn being gone.
I mean, let's hit the pour one out music for this lack of a legacy that he left behind, if you wouldn't mind. Andrew Vaughn, third pick in the draft that he was taken in. The 2 players picked ahead of him, Bobby Witt Jr. and Adley Rutschman, 2 future Hall of Famers. Many of people picked behind him will be on all-star teams and possibly in Cooperstown by the time their career is done. Andrew Vaughn will not be a Major League Baseball player a year from now. One of the many complete and utter failures of the White Sox farm system. Somebody that made me hate the song God's Gonna Cut You Down by Johnny Cash because that was his walk-up music. And every time I heard that, I knew it was going to be an out. Somebody who will not be missed on the south side of Chicago. Somebody who is representative, a perfect representative of all the failures over the last 6 years. Andrew Vaughn, you will not be missed.
So I'm glad he got that message on the way out of town. That was very nice. Bye.
Yeah, it will not be missed.
Also, Pope Leo at the rate on Saturday through video, so not in a cathedral, but turned the rate into a big church. Glorious time, 3 hours, marked the Pope's first message to North America, and he did not don a Sox hat during that, as far as I know. I know the AI pictures going around of him wearing that Sox hat. People, I can't tell you how many people hit me up with the video. You realize that AI can be video too, right?
Oh, boy.
And I'm not sure that Sox hat got us. No disrespect to the Sox fans. He is a Sox fan. I get it. Just can't picture him wearing his Pontiff outfit with the Sox hat, and maybe a jean jacket, maybe some basketball shorts, and I could see it. He gave a message saying, do something in our own lives to serve one another. In that service to others, we may find the true meaning of life. Big words there. Good words. Anybody? No? Not so good? Not helping others? That's not good?
I saw that people were very upset that they weren't serving alcohol during his mass.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, doesn't that suck?
What, do people tweet about it? That's
yes,
weird.
they did. Kenzie, they literally did do that.
That's not very in tune with the mass. You can't be tweeting during mass.
Can't be tweeting during mass.
Was the food available though?
I think there was some food there, but people were pissed that they couldn't drink a Miller Lite.
People were pissed.
While the Pope was talking.
Oh, there you go.
Wine.
Body of Christ, Miller Lite. It's Brian and Kenzie, Q101. Coming up, your chance to go see a great comedian at the Chicago Theater. We'll tell you after Kate Bush who it is.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Here we go. First one of the week sets the tone. Take on Kenzie and trivia and win free stuff. This week it will be Jimmy Carr, hilarious comedian, a British comedian, at the Chicago Theater Thursday, October 9th. Tickets on sale now. Our great friends at Live Nation gave us a bunch, so we're giving them to you right now. Going to Graham. If Graham wins, he gets him. If he loses, Kenzie gets him, but then Kenzie gives him out to everybody else. So Graham, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Good morning, guys. Just got to work early. I'm ready to kind of hit the week hard, but I'm not excited about beating the traffic this morning. But I guess that's what we're going to do here in Chicago.
I like your opening part of that was like a very motivational speech. Like,
It really was.
I'm going to hit the ground running hard. Listen, rise and
But I'm
grind.
staring at my office building, and then it just kind of takes the wind out of your sails.
I'm gonna get after it.
Well, maybe not.
This is the morning I'm taking over the world. Oh boy, it's Monday. I gotta go to work. Ugh.
You
Wait,
got
wait,
this.
So here we are.
wait! It's only 7:25. Holy crap!
Feelings mutual.
yeah.
Don't worry.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets something wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same with you. Call heads or tails, Graham. Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, heads or tails, buddy.
Oh, God, that's heads. Oh,
A big first office decision of the week.
It only gets easier from here, my friend.
And you were right. It is heads, so it's all going to be fine.
see?
It's all going to be great. Graham, question number 1. How many stripes does Adidas have?
3.
3 stripes. That's right. There you go. See how good things are
I
going?
always pull up into 3 stripes, guys.
I swear to God, I thought you were gonna say like a tiger or something, and I'm like, I didn't know they had a designated amount. I thought it was like per tiger.
I was also panicking.
I'm like, uh-oh.
Kenzie, nothing related to stripes. Which city is the largest in Australia?
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I think the one with the building with the tier kind of looks like the Adidas logo, actually,
Right.
that's Sydney.
Yep, that's Sydney. That's right.
Okay.
I couldn't name another one in Australia. Is there another city in Australia?
Well, that's what I was nervous about. I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something
Yeah.
big.
Well, Melbourne.
Oh, Melbourne. That's right.
And then there was like a Victoria, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
Do
Des
you live
Moines.
there? Relax.
No, Des Moines, Australia, not a popular destination.
There is a Florida, Australia. I learned that yesterday as I was doing Australia trivia questions. 1-1 is back to Graham.
Graham, in which continent are the Himalayas located? What continent?
Asia.
Asia's right. See how you're doing so well here? You're up 2. And it's 2-1. Back to Kenzie. Kenzie, the Heat, the Panthers, and the Marlins all play their home games in what U.S. city?
Miami.
Miami is right. 2-2.
Oh, God. Different sports. Threw me off. Hold on.
Graham, in baseball, a dinger is a nickname for what?
A home run.
A home run is right. Ripping through these. Back to Kenzie. In the song Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas, what was everyone as fast as?
Lightning.
Lightning is right. Wow. Do you have that one in your head already?
I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
Obviously.
I'm waiting for that question for 2 years on this thing.
I love that song.
3-3.
And back to Graham.
Graham, what joint in your arm is where the humerus, radius, and ulna bones all meet?
It's going to be the elbow.
The elbow is right. Graham's got 4. Back to Kenzie. What is the largest internal organ in the human body? The largest internal organ.
The largest in the whole body.
The whole thing. It's a big body. Well, some of them are big, some are small.
And that's what makes them beautiful.
Isn't it like your skin an organ?
The skin is an organ, but the internal organ, not the external organ.
I didn't listen that closely.
I felt bad because you were so excited.
Well, because I'm like, oh, they're trying to get me. It's the skin.
Yeah. So the largest internal organ, and Graham, you can win with this one.
If it's Brian's, I'm saying liver. but
Hey, all right.
I think I'm stomach.
Well, you were right. It was liver.
Just stop. You were right.
Yeah, Yeah.
Can we go back? Can I undo?
No, we can't. You're good.
All right.
You won. It's fine. It's all going to be well. You are going to see Jimmy Carr at the Chicago Theater. Congratulations.
I love that guy. Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
All right. Thanks, man. Have a great day. It's 7:29 now. You killed 4 more minutes with us. Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, it's great, guys. I got to walk into the building.
Fun.
All right. You want more of those tickets? We'll have them tomorrow, 7:10. We'll get you on the phones every day for Jimmy Carr tickets. Very funny comedian playing the Chicago Theater. Make sure you're here at 7:10 tomorrow morning for your chance. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.